In a town where fast food chains stood beside struggling food banks, and children played beneath the shadow of worn-out streetlights, lived a man the people would never forget. His name was Jimmy Donaldson, but the world knew him as MrBeast. He didn't look like a legend. He wore hoodies and sneakers. He drove a modest car, often with his best friends piled in the back. But he had something the town hadn't seen in a long time: kindness. Children whispered stories about how he once gave away a house to a woman who cried herself to sleep in her car. Parents talked about the day he paid off an entire school's lunch debt. Teenagers followed him like a prophet in sneakers because he made giving cool. One cold December afternoon, MrBeast was filming a fun challenge with his friends, Chris and Chandler, near a supermarket. They were sitting in a kiddie pool full of eggnog, laughing and shivering, trying to outlast each other for a prize. Jimmy was reviewing footage when he noticed a small boy standing alone near a trash can. The boy had torn clothes and oversized shoes. He was staring at a half-eaten sandwich someone had left behind. Jimmy paused the shoot and walked over. "Hey buddy, are you all right?" he asked. "I was just looking," the boy replied. "What's your name?" "Liam. My mom's trying to find work. We live in our car." Jimmy's heart sank. "Would you like something warm to eat?" The boy nodded, eyes wide, not used to kindness. Jimmy didn't just buy him food. He bought groceries, blankets, and gift cards. Then he followed the boy to where his mother, Sarah, was waiting beside their packed car. She looked exhausted. But when Jimmy handed her the bags, she cried. "I don't know what to say," she whispered. "Why are you doing this?" "Because someone once helped me when I had nothing," Jimmy said. "Now I'm just returning the favor." That night, as the moon rose, something strange happened. Right there on the spot where Liam had stood, a small circle of light appeared on the asphalt. It glowed softly, no wires, no tech, just a golden shimmer. Jimmy, Chris, and Chandler stared. As they got closer, the light faded, but a shape remained: 7 lines, forming the outline of a well. Beside it lay a folded piece of paper. Jimmy picked it up and read aloud. "To the one whose giving opens hearts. Let this place pour out what the world has forgotten. Give freely, and it shall return tenfold. Take selfishly, and it shall remember. This is the well of endless giving. Use it well." The next day, Jimmy returned to the glowing outline. He brought food, clothes, toys, anything he could give. And something miraculous happened. An elderly woman screamed from across the lot, holding her phone. "My mortgage is cleared." Others began reporting blessings. A man with a broken leg got into a rehab center. A young mother found baby supplies on her doorstep. A student received a scholarship email minutes after helping Jimmy distribute food. The more he gave, the more the well responded. But not everyone came with a good heart. A businessman named Rick Dalton watched the videos and saw opportunity. He arrived with lawyers, cameras, and employees dressed as volunteers. He gave out food, but only to those who signed marketing waivers. He built a fake tent with banners and sponsors, calling it Dalton Cares. But his gifts bore no fruit. No blessings followed. When he tried to dig a copy of the well nearby, the ground cracked beneath him. Steam hissed. His watch burned red-hot. A whisper echoed in the air. "Greed will never drink from this well." Rick stumbled away, screaming. A blackened handprint was scorched into the ground where he had stood. From that day on, his videos failed, his followers disappeared, and his business collapsed. The town called it the curse of the false giver. Meanwhile, Liam became Jimmy's shadow. He volunteered, passed out meals, and helped keep the space clean. He smiled more. His posture straightened. Hope returned to his face. One night, while driving home, Liam turned to Jimmy. "Do you think the well can help my dad come back?" Jimmy hesitated. He knew the story. Liam's father had walked away years ago. "I don't know," Jimmy said. "Some things are too broken to fix with magic. But sometimes, kindness brings people back in ways we don't expect." The next day, a man waited near the well, holding a letter. I think my son's name is Liam," he said. Jimmy froze. Liam stepped forward slowly. The man dropped to his knees. They embraced. Sarah wept nearby. The well shimmered, and its light glowed brighter than ever before. As the well's fame grew, people traveled from far and wide. One mother named Juliana came with her daughter Ellie, who had never spoken. They didn't ask for money, only hope. Jimmy handed Ellie a small cupcake. "This is a magical cupcake," he said. "But it only sparkles when someone with a big heart touches it." Ellie smiled. That night, near the glowing outline, she whispered her first words. "Mommy, thank you for bringing me here." The crowd wept. To protect the well, Jimmy created a group of kind people called the Givers' Circle. They took turns managing donations, helping visitors, and guarding the sacred space. They had one rule: you give from the heart, or you don't give at all. Then came the influencer. She arrived in secret, filming fake giveaways with hired actors. She poured glittery water on the well to fake its glow. She cried on cue. But the next morning, the well was dark. The outline faded. Jimmy was crushed. Liam looked up at him and said, "She lied. The well knows." That night, the Givers' Circle gathered around the site and whispered. The wind picked up. The stars flickered. And the well returned. Its light even brighter. Time passed. The story of the well became legend. Children learned about it in school. Songs were written. Books were published. One evening, Jimmy walked quietly to the well and sat alone. A wise old man appeared beside him. "Do you know why the well chose you?" Jimmy shook his head. "Because you gave before you ever had," the man said. "That's the only magic that matters." Then he vanished. A week later, Jimmy received a letter. A young girl who once received a toy from him had named her baby after him. "You saved my life," the note read. "Now I want my child to carry your light." Jimmy cried. The well shimmered one final time. And then it sank quietly into the earth. Its mission, complete. Years later, the parking lot was repaved. The well was gone. But the world remembered. People gave more, shared more, loved more. Because a man named MrBeast had reminded them that kindness is magic and giving is the greatest power of all. And on quiet nights, in hidden places, some say, you can still see a faint golden glow.